and I squeezed it as hard as I could. A similar sort of length to this woman scratching people. I would do either black or red. How has your perspective on your nails changed since you started your accounts? Oh, look. Get caught on things, but I would still like to try. I would like... filed it into shape for weeks. And I realised it was a thing, and before then I had absolutely no idea. Well, hello. This is a question and answer video which I'm doing because this channel is 6 months old, or by the time this video comes out it will be more than 6 months old, and that's pretty cool. So over on my Instagram I asked people for nail related questions, and there were heaps actually. I was kind of nervous that no one would reply, no one would have any questions, but there were loads. So I have an iPad with the questions on, and then I have some stuff to kind of play with. I have this kind of satisfying thing, and then I found some kinetic sand in my son's bedroom, so I'll just kind of play around with those as I answer the questions. Okay, so let's start. Okay. A few of the questions got asked multiple times, so I'll try and incorporate any of those into one. Let's start with the earliest questions. Okay, someone who's been following me for ages asked, what are some utilities of your long fingernails in daily life? And some people's reactions. So for the first half of that question, I've been really trying to think of examples how I maybe use my hands differently or my nails differently because of my long nails, differently to people who don't have long nails. But the trouble is, because nails grow so slowly, I so gradually adapt how I do things that I don't even realise I'm doing them different to other people. So since I got this question yesterday, I've been really trying to think of things that I do differently because of my nails, and the only one I could think of was yesterday when I was making dinner. I often, if I'm frying something on the stove, I quite often don't bother with cooking utensils. I will just pick up the food and sort of flip it over. Unless it's really messy, then I'll get a spoon. But if I'm, say, frying bacon or something, I just kind of pick it up and flip it over. And then yesterday I realised I also do the same when I get things out of the oven. I don't use like a protective heat glove or anything. I kind of will use these nails to sort of pull out the tray, and then I'll hold the tray on my nails like that, and I might do that and then put it down. So I mean, maybe I'll think of some more examples as the video goes on. I think in general I just use the side of my fingers rather than the end. So where people would go like this or go like this, I would come in from the side like that. Oh look. I think there's a light in there. There's also, must be a hole because I can hear it. would you do another skin scratching video? I just posted a scratching video, the one before this one, so yes. And this person actually says, would you do it on another person? I'm not against doing that, but I don't really know, well, maybe I know people that would do it, but living here near me, I don't know anyone that would be a willing participant to be scratched for a video. I'm kind of open to it. I think I would. There's a channel that I follow on YouTube who, and the whole channel is this woman scratching people. She has acrylic nails, but it's still kind of a fun channel. I would do it, yeah, but I don't know anyone willing to be scratched. Okay, this is a question that a few people asked in various words. Do the men in your life have a nail fetish or at least appreciate your nails? The short answer to that is no. I've never been with anyone who had any kind of interest in my nails other than them just saying, whoa, your nails are long, which is the general reaction that I get from people. I've never been with anyone who would have wanted to be scratched or anything like that. So, yeah, there you go. Have you used your nails in self-defense? No. Not in self-defense. No, I haven't. This one made me chuckle, and I haven't fact-checked it. Did you know that marks on the skin by pressing nails in it can heal a mosquito bite? Is that true? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Have you always had long nails? Will you keep them growing forever? Yes, I have always had long nails. I absolutely will not keep them growing forever because they are going to break soon enough. And when they break, they'll grow again. So at the moment, they're just all, on this hand at least, very long, and they're all pretty equal, so that's pretty cool. I'm trying to make the most of it while they're there, but I will keep them growing. I don't plan on cutting them. They've never been this long before. They've never all been this long before, so I would like to think that I will just keep them growing just to see how long we can get. Okay, this question's kind of related to that. How far have they gone to maximum length and how far do I want them to go? So I'm pretty sure that this finger, because this one keeps sort of breaking down, this finger's been longer, but all the other nails, I think, are the longest they've ever been. This one is definitely the longest it's ever been. I measured it just the other day and it's from the bottom, it's 4 centimeters long, and that's the longest that's ever been. And this pinky is, I'm pretty sure, has matched the longest it's ever been, so maybe it's a little bit longer. I don't have a goal. Again, this was a question that came up a lot. I don't have a goal for what I want them to get to. I'm just letting them grow to see how long they get before they break. And it's as simple as that. It's a boring answer, I know, but I don't have a goal. I don't have a maximum length I want to get to. It's just I'm leaving them to grow. I'm making these videos while they're long. And I don't know, we'll see, man. Okay, what got you... Okay, what got you into growing nails? I've always had long nails as long as I can remember. Even in primary school, they weren't long like this, but I always had them long, and that's as much as I can tell you. I've just always had long nails. I've always liked to grow them long. I didn't cut them. I wasn't massively into sport or climbing or anything like that growing up. So I think there were just not that many things that were breaking my nails. I wasn't cutting them, and so they grew. As long as I can remember, they've been long, ever since being a small child. This one says, how old are you and what age did you start growing nails? So I'm in my 30s. I'm not going to give my exact age, but again, to answer the second part of that question, they've just always, I've always been growing them long for as long as I can remember. Okay. Paint the nails black, please. I have painted them black. I made some videos here, and I don't think I posted on Instagram with black nails. Maybe I did. I don't like painting my nails. I don't like how it feels. I kind of like how it looks, but I hate how it feels having something on them. So I don't do it very often. And I hate how long it takes for the polish to fully leave. Even if you completely remove it, there's still always little bits, little stains, little marks that hang around for weeks. So I don't like painting my nails, but I potentially will do it again. And if I do a colour, I would do either black or red, because that's my favourite colours to paint them. Okay, here's a question a few people asked. How do people react when they see your long nails? In my real life, and I've talked about this quite a few times in videos, in my real life, I very rarely get anyone say anything about my nails. It's happened twice since I started this channel, so in 6 months, I've twice had someone comment on my nails, and one was very recently. It was just last week. Generally, so my friends, my family, they all know my nails are long. It's not a point of interest for them. It's not something that we would ever talk about or that they would ask me about. And I think in general, there's not that many people who are interested in long nails. And also a lot of people are kind of grossed out by it. I do understand that. Long nails kind of gross a lot of people out. So the last thing any of those people would do is ask me about it. Have you ever pinched someone badly? Right, I can answer all the questions that said, have you ever scratched anyone? Do you like scratching anyone? There were a lot of questions like that. I have scratched someone when I was in school. I did it intentionally. It was a boy who had annoyed me. I was in about year 8 or year 9, so I would have been about 13, 14. And he was kind of a friend of mine, but we had a bit of a love-hate relationship going on. And one day he said something that really annoyed me, and I went over to him and I pinched the back of his neck with my hand like that, and I squeezed it as hard as I could. And he had a horrible cuts on the back of his neck. So yes, I have scratched someone. That was the only time it was intentional. I've scratched people by accident before. I've scratched a lady when I was swimming one time down her leg. And no, I I wouldn't say I enjoy it necessarily, because the people who I've accidentally scratched or intentionally did not enjoy it in any way. So I can't possibly say that I enjoyed scratching them, because I didn't. Okay, how do you maintain the shine? I don't think my nails are that shiny. I do not think they're that shiny. I've very recently, since I made the video about it, I've started putting cuticle oil on, but I forget all the time. I haven't done it in a while. But maybe I'd done that before the photo or before the video that this person saw, because I don't think they are that shiny. But in terms of how I maintain them looking like this, I really don't do anything. I don't put polish on them. Will you ever smoke with your nails? No, because they'll go yellow. This one asks, how do you get them so long? Do you use special products? No, not really. You can take supplements and things for things that are supposed to help your nails and your hair. There's loads of those on the market. I really don't know if they work. I just think I was blessed with good genes and also a lifestyle, could you say, that means I can grow my nails long. Lots of people have work that they just couldn't do. I think the only part of my lifestyle that I find the hardest to manage while keeping my nails long is my general cleaning of my house, and also my animals, and looking after them and keeping them clean can get tricky with the long nails. But that's it. In terms of work or anything like that, I can do everything with long nails, so that's very helpful. And I think it's a big part of why my nails have grown long. It's just a lifestyle. Have you ever done pictures or videos measuring your nails? Yes, I've done it on YouTube, loads, and I've done a few of them on Instagram. I have a playlist that's called Measuring My Nails. Since I started this channel, I've measured them about every 2 months. I'll measure them again at the start of June. In fact, I know, I'll put a thing here for my playlist of measuring. This is a good question. When did you become aware that there was a community that admires your nails? And the answer to this is simple. I became aware as soon as I started posting ASMR videos on YouTube. I started posting ASMR videos, and a few people asked me if I had an Instagram, and I remember saying to them, why would I have an Instagram? What would I post on a long nails Instagram? And they always just said, post pictures of your nails. So I went on Instagram and I started a page, and I posted some pictures of my nails. I started following other long nail accounts, and I realised that there's this community of people who admire long nails. So it was very recently, a few months ago. In fact, my Instagram is about 5 months old, so it was around then. It was when I started the Instagram and I started interacting more with the people that followed me there, and I realised it was a thing. And before then I had absolutely no idea that it was a thing. Do you have long toenails? No, I don't. I've done a video with my feet in, and it got flagged by YouTube. You can still see it, but you have to be over 18 to watch it. I really like my feet. I think I've got nice feet, but I don't have nice toenails. And I just can't grow them long. I live in England. The weather's cold and wet a lot of the time. Having long toenails in shoes, it just doesn't work. So it's summertime now. I might leave them to grow out a little bit, but no, it's not a thing for me. What are the weird questions people ask you when you're in public? Never have I had a weird question asked about my nails in public. That gets saved for Instagram. I get weird questions on Instagram. I probably can't say them here. Right, what has been the general reaction from members of the public versus social media? Well, that kind of follows on from what I was saying. Reaction from members of the public is absolutely zero. I guarantee to you no one cares about my nails. No one that I ever encounter in real life cares about my nails, save for one person who I will talk about in relation to another question probably. Versus social media, I was so amazed when I came on social media and there was all these people who were admiring my nails. It was very, very strange for me. So if I ever were to encounter someone in real life who felt about my nails the way people on social media do, I don't know how I would take that. That would be very, very, very strange for me. Will you sell your nail clippings? Maybe. This is very new to me as well. I didn't know this was a thing. Having followed quite a few long nails accounts on Instagram, it's definitely a thing. People sell them, people buy them. I might do, I don't know. This pinky nail the year before last year, was a similar sort of length to this, and it broke, and my daughter has that nail and she wants to keep it. So if my children wanted to keep any of them, I don't think they would, but if they wanted to, they get first dibs. But I don't think I need to keep them. I don't have any emotional attachment to them. I do now, but once they're broken off, I don't think I will mind. And if someone wants to buy them, yeah, I'm open to it, but we're not there yet. Would you do custom videos? No. Are they sharp is another question. You can watch my food destroying videos to answer that question. Okay. Right, how do I read this out without using words I'm not allowed to use? How does it feel for you getting requests or fantasies from strangers? And there's another word in there that I'm not going to say. It's definitely been eye-opening since I started my Instagram, and people started sending me unsolicited descriptions of how they enjoyed my nails, if you know what I mean. It was a massive shock because, like I said, I never knew anyone had any interest in nails like that. So how does it feel? It feels bewildering, and also I can't even take it as a compliment. Not that I would when sometimes the messages are so explicit, but I can't even take it as a compliment because it's not aimed at me, it's aimed at just the nails on the end of my fingers. So it's in no way a compliment, and it's just very baffling, I suppose. That's a hard question. Okay. How has your perspective on your nails changed since you started your accounts? This is a really good question, and it absolutely has changed. Because before I had long nails and I liked them, but it was pretty boring. It was just that I had long nails and that was it. However, it has given me this weird kind of confidence, maybe in my hands and the way I use my hands. I can be out in public and I will probably move my hands a bit more, show my hands a bit more, because I have this confidence in them that there are people out there that like my hands. So I would definitely say my perspective has changed, and I probably use my hands more. Having said that, still, no one in my real life cares. Have you used them in a fight, or have you used them almost in a fight? I have never been in a fight. I'm a calm and virtuous human being. However, if I found myself in a fight, yeah, I probably would use my nails for something, if not just to collect DNA from the person who's attacking me. Have you scratched anyone really hard by accident? Yes, the lady in swimming. She yelped and I felt awful, but she was very friendly. I was just swimming, breaststroke. Whoopsie. Favorite real life interactions or compliments about my nails? Okay, this is where I want to talk about the encounter that I had just last week, and this has to be my favorite interaction regarding my nails because it's one of very, very few. I was being served in a shop and the man behind the counter looked at my nails as I was handing him the things I was buying, and English was not his first language, so there was a bit of a communication barrier between us because I couldn't understand exactly what he was saying, but he said something like, he looked at my nails and his face lit up. He said something like, "Long nails, are they real?" And I said yes. He was saying other things that I couldn't understand, but he was smiling and he was looking at them. And then he said, how I can't remember what it was, but it was like, how do you have them that long, or how do they not break, or something like that. And I couldn't really say very much because I wasn't entirely understanding him, but what was nice about it is that I could see the way that he was looking at my nails was in admiration. Whereas if anyone does notice my nails, it tends to just be, "Whoa, your nails are long." It's not, I'm not getting compliments. I'm not being told, "Oh, your nails are so pretty," or anything like that. Whereas this man was enjoying the sight of them, I think. So that's got to be my favourite interaction. And it only just happened. Okay. Why do you film all your videos horizontally? I don't. I film all of my videos vertically. And the reason I do that is because that's just the way I use my phone. That's the way everyone uses their phone. And you can watch it in full screen. That's just how I do it. Okay. What's this one? There's a lot of questions asking round about why do I grow them, or what made me grow them, what was the reason for starting. I kind of hope I've covered that with the really boring answer of there was no starting point. They've always been long, and I suppose since I started this channel, I'm more curious to know how long they can get. So that's why I'm leaving them to grow now, is because I'm genuinely just curious how long I can get them. Are you planning on making a giantess video? No, not really. The whole idea of that is even newer to me than the long nails thing. So no, probably not. I don't know how. I would have to do some research, but no, it's not on my to-do list. Let's get the sand out. This stuff is so weird. Do you do nail art? Not really. I have done in the past, and I like art, I like drawing, and I like nail art on other people, but I guess it comes back to just not liking having nail varnish on. So while I think nail art looks really nice and very cool, I'm not into having it on my own nails. What a question. How do you sleep with long nails? I sleep just fine, although I was telling someone just the other day, sometimes, because I sleep on my front, sometimes if my hand is under me while I'm asleep, I wake up and I have an imprint of my hand and nails in my skin. Make a video where you scratch someone's arm really hard or nails digging in. Okay, who's volunteering for that? Who actually lives by me? Because, okay, but I need someone on the other end. You have beautiful fingernails. Are you planning on painting them? Thank you. I've kind of already answered that, but thank you for the compliment. Have you ever tried videos with fruit? Yes. On my YouTube, there is quite a few. There's a playlist. Let's put it here. I've got a playlist of fruit and food destroying. I've destroyed an orange, a courgette, an apple, a carrot. I can't remember. Have a look if you're into that kind of thing. Okay. Will you be offering scratching sessions in the near future? I know who said that. No, not scratching sessions. I would do it for a video, but I don't want to make some kind of scratching business out of it. I'm not sure that's for me. When are you going to do a measurement video of your nails? They look like they've got really long. I will be doing one soon. At the start of June, it will have been 2 months since my last one, and I like leaving it 2 months because my nails grow super slow, so there'd be no point doing it before then. Okay, we're getting to the end. Your nails are lovely, thank you. Do you find yourself making noise with your nails a lot? That's something that's changed since I started this channel, because now I do tap my nails on things more, and I'll see what something sounds like, because I'm seeing if it would make a good video. So yes, I do make sounds with my nails a lot. This is really satisfying. And if I'm bored or just messing around, I would do that and this. So yes, I do. And I think I probably always did, but I definitely do it more now. Oh, that's honestly, some of these I can't read out. You guys are funny. Would you date someone with long nails? Would I date someone with long nails? I'm not sure if that person means it that way. I would date someone with long nails, yeah. Have you dated someone who liked long nails, natural long nails? No, never. Do your children like your nails? What do they think about it? I think they like my nails. My daughter sometimes grows her nails a little bit long, but she does a lot of sport and she likes to keep them cut shorter for that. But I think she likes how long nails look on her hand. And yeah, I think they both like my long nails because they're just a little bit unusual. They're a little bit different to other hands that they see. Sometimes if I'm sat watching TV with my son, he will kind of just maybe kind of, he's not looking at them, he's just kind of checking they're there almost on me, because I feel it probably feels quite foreign to someone else having these things. So yeah, I think they like them. I'm going to do one more question because this is a long video. Okay, this is a good one to end on. Would you ever consider shaping your nails to stiletto points? I wish I had the guts to sharpen my nails to stiletto points. There are some nail accounts that I follow on Instagram who have sharpened nails and I think they look so good, and I just wish I was cool enough to sharpen my nails like that. However, as I said, this is the longest they've been, so I'm so nervous to go near them with scissors or a file or anything, because at the moment I just want to see how long they can get, and after that, maybe once this set has grown and they've started breaking, maybe I would look at sharpening them when they grow back. I'm not against it. It's a shape that I quite like. I'm not a fan of square nails for me, so I would never do square. I really like the almond-ish shape of that, although it's really worn itself down. I haven't filed it into shape for weeks, so that's not even almond shape anymore, is it really? But when this was almond shaped, I really liked that. My nails work their way into this shape. Like I said, these were shaped for almond and now they're almost rounded again. So that's definitely the shape that my nails want to be. But yeah, one day I think I probably will sharpen them and have them as stiletto. I've heard they're kind of hard to upkeep because they get caught on things, but I would still like to try. Okay, I hope this video was kind of interesting, maybe. And thank you so much to the people that asked questions. I really am grateful for your interaction and for helping to make this video. And thank you for hanging around for 6 months. I pretty much recognise the names of the people that have been here since the beginning, and I very much appreciate it. So thank you guys, and I'll see you later.